Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how to create a button in Flash, and then I'm going to show you how to put an action on it using ActionScript 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that when I open up Flash, I'm going to select ActionScript 2. Now keep in mind, creating a button, ActionScript 2 and ActionScript 3.0 is exactly the same. The way I put the action on is going to be 2.0 for this example, and I'll create another one where I put an action on in 3.0. So the first thing you want to do is go to Insert, New Symbol. Make sure the type is a button. Click OK. I see that there are 4 states: up, over, down, hit. Up is what I see. For instance, if I were to create a button that was a square, this is what I see on the screen. Over, in order to add an over, I need to right click and go to Insert Keyframe. Over is what I see when I scroll the mouse over the button. So for instance, I can change the color or something along those lines. Let me just change the color here to green. Down is what it looks like when the mouse is clicked and I'm holding it down. And just for the sake of this example, I will change the color here, but generally I don't even use this option. Hit is the hit area. When they put their mouse over this button, how big or small do I want the hit area to be? So for instance, I will create a hit area that's a little bigger than my button, meaning whenever they have the mouse in this area, it's going to activate the button. Okay, now what do? I notice that I'm in symbol 1 working on it. I need to go into scene 1. Now I see that I don't see my button, so where is it? Right now, my button is in the library. I go to my library, and if you don't see your library here on the right hand side, go to Window, Library to make it pop up. Alright, I'm going to drag my button onto my frame. Alright, first thing I'm going to do as well is put a little stop action right here, which is in my tutorial. I'm putting a stop action and a keyframe. I'm just doing this so that I can test the button and show you guys what it looks like. But that action is just a stop with parentheses and a semicolon. Let's play my movie at this point. Alright, so this is my up state. My button's doing nothing. Over. Right now I'm going to click the mouse and you'll see the down. Those are the 4 states. Well, and the hit area. Notice, look, my button is acting like it's being clicked outside because that's what I made the hit area. So, up, over, hit. Or down, I mean. Alright, now let's say I want to put an action on my button. Let's say when I click on this button, I want it to go to and play this scene 2, or this keyframe 2. I don't want it to stay right here. I want it to do something. So in order for me to do that, I take my selection tool, I select my button, I right click on it. Notice, in ActionScript 3.0 this will be different, but in ActionScript 2.0 this is what you do. But up to this point everything is the same in both of them. Doesn't matter which one you're using. I select Actions, I go up to Actions, I make sure it says Actions Button, and I'm going to simply write on release go to and play 2. I'll let you get a good look at that code. But what this is going to do is saying on button release, when the mouse is released off the button, go to and play keyframe 2. I could say go to and play keyframe 10. Go to and play keyframe whatever. But this example is just saying go to and play keyframe 2. And that's it. That's how it works. That's everything. That's how you create a button, and that's how you give it an action.